The Fountain, Day 77, His voice. To navigate the world around us, believers must be able to hear His voice. It's never, ever been God's desire that we only hear God through a priest or a pastor. He desires to have a personal relationship with each one of His kids. He wants us to know Him. And when we do know Him, He wants us to listen. Truly listen and obey. Our love for Him should be so firm and unwavering that when we hear Him say anything, we believe the best of Him. We trust that He wants the best for us and will only lead us where He has gone before. Jehovah Shammah. God is there. But if we're honest, I think many of us don't believe that. Take a look at the Israelites again. But as surely as I live, and as surely as the earth is filled with the Lord's glory, not one of these people will ever enter that land. They have all seen my glorious presence and the miraculous signs I performed, both in Egypt and in the wilderness. But again and again, they have tested me by refusing to listen to my voice. Numbers 14:21-22. This was written right after the time we spoke of yesterday, when the Israelites were full of fear instead of faith, after sending men to inspect the promised land. I'm struck right now as God is saying to me, Lisa, when I give you a glimpse of the future, I'm asking for you to agree with it. I want your agreement. Yes, Lord. Help my first response to everything you show me to always be yes. Anyway, back to the original thought. The Israelites seemed to continually show their willfulness because what happened next is truly unbelievable to me. When Moses reported the Lord's word to all the Israelites, the people were filled with grief. Then they got up early the next morning and went to the top of the range of hills. Let's go, they said. We realize that we have sinned, but now we are ready to enter the land as the Lord has promised us. That's Numbers 14:39-40. Seriously, they got scared and didn't want to go to the promised land, so God told them they never would. Then the next day, they stubbornly tried to go anyway. They always seem so spoiled and entitled to me, and then I consider us now. How spoiled and entitled are we? There's a lot to chew on today. It can be really hard to take an honest look at ourselves, but it is always worthwhile. What if from now on we decide to believe God always has our best in mind? That way, no matter what He tells us to do, we can always say yes. This yes can be our constant knee-jerk response because our hearts truly believe He is good all the time. When I made the decision to always say yes to God, so much in my life changed. Stress fell away, expectations of goodness increased, and life felt more aligned with Him. It's so worth it. Yes, we must learn to hear His voice, but secondly, and no less important, is the fact that we must also learn how to simply obey Him as well. And today is a great day to start.